Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about this book which I recently got, and most of you probably know about it anyway. It is YouTube phenomenon's Tyler Oakley's book, BINGE. Come on, focus. There we go. He put it out about maybe 3 weeks ago, and I got it like maybe a week after that, and I read it all in one evening, so I really liked it. I'm just going to tell you all why I liked it so much and why you should go and buy it. Number one, he's a damn good writer. In case you don't know, he was approached to write this book like a few years before he actually started writing the real book, and he did that because he thought he wasn't a good enough writer at the time when they first asked him. So he spent the next couple of years just writing things down, practicing, and then decided when he thought he was good enough, he decided to put out the book, which I really like him for doing that. I really like it that he did that, because he waited to make sure that his content would be good enough for the people for his audience, for his readers, and I like that. I like that kind of not quality control, but like appreciation or something. Like, if they're gonna read this, I want it to be the best that it can be, not just put out a book when he had no experience writing and it could have turned out shit, which it could not have turned out shit. But it's nice that he took the time to practice and make sure that he thought he was good enough before he actually sent it out. So about the book, he gets really philosophical in the first little bit, in the introduction, like all spiritual and stuff. It's his kind of style. Like, it's like the introduction. It's like, yes, this is exactly the same as some of his videos when he's just talking about things, except it's in word format. The introduction is really nice. The dedication is really sweet. It says, "To my people," which is just cute. And he's got these candies all throughout the book, which is good in keeping with like the end papers and the covers, and it's just cute. Oh, by the way, the back is this weird picture of him with a candy wrapper mustache, which is just, it's strange and weird and adorable. So he gets all flossed, and what I like about this book is that he tells us, like, everything, like, not just his good things. Like, where was that? There was a page here that I just passed by. And he sort of contains everything into one chapter, which is nice. He, like, he's got the gay chapter, and this chapter about this thing that happened, and he doesn't spread it all out through the book. It's not a novel. It's like, it's not totally narrative. Like, it doesn't start at the beginning of his life and end where he is now. It's like, he can skip when he was talking about when he was 20. Hi, Mom! What were the other two? Sorry! You want me to go do that now? Kind of in the middle of something. Ugh. Sorry, my mom made me go do laundry, because apparently I hadn't done it right. Where was I? So, it's not like all fun and games in this book. Like, about 4 or 5 chapters in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, at the title chapter, Binge, it's when he gives you, like, okay, this book is not going to be 100% funny. This book is going to deal with some serious stuff, and it does. Like, it's like, some of these ones are seriously, like, serious things, like, unhappiest birthday, Melancholy Fantasy is a love lesson. What other ones were important? Binge, the gay chapter, probably, the T-Mobile incident. These are all, like, serious topics. And it, like, it gives you another side to him than what he doesn't put in his videos. Like, I feel like even though I've never met him, I have, like, a better, fuller view of who this guy is. Which is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. And, okay, so one of my favorite chapters was, Fecal Matters, which is, it's kind of a gross one, but, yeah, see, there it is. This chapter, Fecal Matters. No, that one. That chapter. And I really loved it because I had a similar experience as a child, and when I was going through that, I thought, oh, of course, there's nobody else in the world who has had this kind of problem, who's done this, who's had this happen to them. And turns out, he has. It was weird and awesome to read this chapter because, it was A, really gross, but, and B, it was like seeing somebody else tell me my story from ages 5 to about 11, but it was somebody else's experience. Like, I was not the only person in the world who had gone through this, and I didn't have to be absolutely silent about it forever. I've never actually told anybody, but I don't have to be completely silent about this topic forever, which was really nice. It was fucking awesome. And it was just like, okay, this thing is not the weirdest thing in the world. It's not. One of your favorite YouTubers, one of your favorite people in the world has gone through this exact same thing. But, and it was like, it was really nice. It was freaking great. There were some other ones that made me feel incredibly emotional, like the title chapter, Binge. That one was just, that one made me cry. That one made me cry, and not happy tears either. That was a fucking sad chapter. But important. Like, if he hadn't included, like, it was an important chapter because, it just kind of let us know that, yeah, his life has not always been happy-go-lucky and not as awesome as it seems now, and there's just a lot more to this guy than we know, which is just, and the same goes for a love lesson. It's only 2 pages, but it gives you, like, a deeper insight to this person, and I know he said he's always tried to be himself in his videos, and he is. Like, this book is almost exactly like a video, or a series of videos, but this is, like, telling us more about who he is, like what's happened in his past, what kind of things he's done, what's happened to him, what he's experienced, and it just tells you more about him, which is really nice. And what if, okay, sad chapter, sad topic, okay. And then there were a lot of funny ones, like, let's see, where is it? 20 things I would do if I were Beyonce for a day. That one was just funny. That one was hilarious. And it came right after the sad one, too. What Michelle Obama smells like, which was funny. It was like, oh my god, this is a thing that has happened to me, and I need to tell everybody about it. Where was the one about the Disney princes, because I know that was in there. Disney princes, there we go. 55 lists his top 10 Disney princes. What page was that? 55. Yeah, and he gives good reasons as to why as to why he's listed them like this. For example, Prince Charmings are at the very last because of creepy dudes who kiss people when they're asleep. Oh yeah, it's top 12. Top 12 Disney princes. And why Naveen is at number 3, and why Pinocchio is at 6. He's not even a Disney prince! Why is he in there? There's nothing prince-like about him, he's a doll! Disney heroes, maybe. Okay, got it off. Sorry, I'm sick. And he tells us, like, an awful lot about what being a YouTube celebrity is like. And, not just the good parts, but, like, the stress and how he got up through it, and how it's so stressful being a YouTube celebrity. And it's... He talks about his parents and about his dad being pretty not cool about some things. He had a bad relationship when he was in college. He talked about, there's a whole chapter for that one. Oh my god. And about his awkward crushes on his orthodontist. That one's just adorable. Oh, he also puts little pictures about each of these things from when he was, usually when he was a kid. And there's this one which is just, that thing is adorable. Look at that, it's a baby Tyler. Come on, focus. That's just so cute. I just passed a really funny part that I won't tell you about because I don't want to spoil it. But, and he talks about how he discovered porn, which I think he did a video about, so I won't tell you too much about that one. That's the relationship. He talks about him having a list, which was something I've never actually noticed about him, but maybe he sees it in himself, but I don't. Which is also something I relate to, because I personally think that I have a little bit of a lisp. Like, there's not enough room in my mouth for where my tongue wants to go, and so it just sort of crams up in there. But, other people seem not to notice it. Maybe that's another thing we might have in common. And he's not just like a perfect guy who's had bad things happen to him. He has made some bad decisions too. Like, one time he got not extremely high, but he got high while he was, he was camp counseling a kids camp for, like, 7th graders. Tiny little 13-year-olds. Which is funny. He's really funny in here. And oh, at the end of the book, he, his acknowledgement is there, he puts an acknowledgement into us. Where is it? He's like, yeah, he puts a little acknowledgement into us. His readers, his viewers, his people. And he, yeah, hashtag Team Internet. And, oh my god. which is sweet, and his epilogue is also really, it's cheesy and philosophical and really fucking cute. Should not be talking for this long straight. Oh, and the last chapter, Melancholy Thoughts, I think it's called, or Melancholy Airplane Ride, something about melancholy. Talks about, like, yeah, melancholy fantasies, and he talks about, like, a bunch of things that I feel, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, because this is, like, a huge defining moment in the book, but it feels really, it's incredibly personal, and it's another little bit of connection I have with this, because I have the same kind of thoughts, and it's just kind of, and it's like, yes, he's a YouTube star, but he's also got these things going on in his head, just like us normal people, and it makes me feel really good. So that was my review of Binge, and you should all go buy it, because it is an awesome book, and will make you feel a lot of things, and possibly sneeze yourself laughing. And it's a really fucking good book, and you should all go buy it and read it, because even if you don't know Tyler, like if you don't follow him or whatever, then you should still go read it, because it's an awesome book nonetheless. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, there should be a subscribe button down below. And if you want to follow me on Tumblr, there should be another link below. And goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.